Hello, 8th grade. For my cohorts A and B who are doing your 50-50 projects, okay? B people have already gotten their photographs from me. Group A needs to start thinking about what it is you want to do, and you need to email me a picture as soon as possible. That way I can have it printed out for you by Tuesday so that you can start on this. So today is Friday, so you should be reviewing your test, and then on Monday you should take your test. And on Tuesday, cohorts A and B are going to be doing their 50-50 projects. Now, if you are watching this and you are in cohort C, I will have a separate project all set up for you guys that also has to do with proper shading techniques. But if you want to follow along and you want to do this 50-50 project, you can do that as well, but you have to have access to a printer and you have to be able to print out a black and white photograph. Now, it has to be a photograph. It cannot be someone else's artwork. So I'm going to kind of show you really quickly how to do the project, like briefly right now, because on Tuesday we are all going to have a Google Meet, and I'm going to have you guys join me, and like how I normally have everything up on the TV screen in the art room, I'm going to do that the same way. And the people that are at home that join the Google Meet should be able to view my TV screen and watch me draw like I normally do in the class when you guys are here. Okay, so group A will be with me on Tuesday working, so you need to have this to me by Monday so that I can print everything out for you and have it ready for you for Tuesday, okay? And again, if you're in cohort C and you want to do this and not the alternate project, you can, but you have to have access to a printer like I said. Okay, so I start out with a black and white photograph. Now, you don't have to send it to me in black and white. I can change it to black and white on my computer at school. Then what you're going to do with the project, you're not drawing it, you're going to be tracing it. I'm looking for proper shading techniques. Remember, like when I said for cohort C, I would have another lesson for you on proper shading techniques. So once you have your picture, you're going to cut the extra white paper off of this, and then you're going to glue half of the picture down to a piece of paper. Now you can use printer paper on this. I wouldn't recommend using lined paper for this because then it's going to kind of mess up your drawing. But if that's all you have, then by all means use it. But if you're in my art class for cohort A or B, you should have drawing paper for this project. Now, after you're done, you're going to glue down the half that you don't want to reproduce, okay? And then you're going to outline the other half of the picture so that you know where to stop shading. Then the next step would be to take the other half of the project, you're going to scribble on the back of it, which turns this into carbon paper basically. And everything you do, everything you trace will transfer onto here. So if you look at this one's just traced out, so they forgot to outline the outer edge, but that's really important that you do that. But then you can see like the lines that it leaves. You'll see it when you actually do this at home, or if you're in class with me, that it leaves all these lines on here, okay? So once you're done tracing everything you need to help you recreate this half, like shadows, color changes, everything, okay? You're going to carefully peel this half off. This isn't one of the best projects that I have. It could have been a lot darker in here, and this is not shaded correctly. But I just had this to show you.
If you're in the building, would you call 6007, please?
Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, you're going to take this half off of your picture and you're going to sit there and you're going to shade it. You guys all made a grayscale, or you should have made a grayscale and shaded a sphere. So that was like the first stepping stones to this project, okay? Now I'm just going to show you some examples of what you can do for this project. Some people do their pets, okay? This is not somebody's pet. This is a picture they just got offline of a cat. You can do inanimate objects, okay, or like a still life, but it has to be interesting. It can't just be a sneaker, okay? So make it interesting. So you can do sneakers. You can do famous people. You can do vehicles. Some people do self-portraits. You can, again, vehicles. I have a lot of students do famous people. And again, This is better than just a picture of a football helmet. Just a picture of a football helmet would be boring, okay? But this has a hand and the guy's there and the football helmet, so it creates a more interesting picture than if you just had a football helmet, okay? Another famous person. And you could also just do a still life, like inanimate objects on a table, okay? You guys know what a still life is. We've gone over different types of paintings, and you guys had a test on it too. Demi Lovato, I've heard of her. I think she's a singer. Football player. So a lot of people do famous people. Okay? So whatever you want to do, and like I said, cohort B should all have what you need. And cohort A, you guys need to start sending me those pictures in my email. If you don't have my email, it's scarberry@vineland.org. So send me those pictures so I can get them printed out for you. And I can't wait to get started on our very last project, guys. All right. See you then. Bye.